the leopard, the fox, and the farmer. There was a small village on the edge of a lush forest, where a hard-working farmer lived with his wife and 2 children. His name was Rahim. Rahim would wake up early in the morning, work in his fields, and take care of his cattle and chickens in the evening. Right next to his fields was a dense forest, where all kinds of animals lived. 2 of these animals were special: a powerful but slow leopard and a cunning fox. The leopard was very proud of his strength and power, but he was reluctant to work. On the other hand, the fox was always making new plans and surprising the animals of the forest with his cunning. One day the leopard complained to the fox, "I want to eat the farmer's chickens. Those fat chickens make my mouth water every day, but that farmer's dog chases me away every time." The fox smiled while wagging its tail and said, "Brother Leopard, don't worry. If your strength and my intelligence are combined, the farmer's dog can't do anything wrong. Just listen to me." The leopard nodded and waited for the fox's plan. The fox told the leopard to hide in a bush near the farmer's house one night. When the night grew dark and the moonlight spread over the forest, the fox stealthily reached behind the farmer's house. It started making sounds like chickens. The farmer's dog, who woke up barking, ran after the fox's voice. The fox quickly ran towards the forest, and the dog followed. Seeing this opportunity, the leopard entered the farmer's chicken coop and ran away with 2 fat chickens. In the morning, when Rahim saw that his 2 chickens were missing, he was very worried. He thought, "This is no ordinary thief. It is a wild animal that is acting very cleverly." Rahim looked at his dog, who was lying down exhausted. He suspected that the dog had been tricked by someone. He decided that he himself would wake up at night and see who was doing all this. The next night, the fox came again. He tried the same trick and tried to drive the dog away, but this time Rahim was ready. He had set a strong trap behind his house. As soon as the fox was making sounds and challenging the dog, Rahim threw the trap and the fox was caught in it. The leopard, who was watching all this from a distance, ran away in fear and hid deep in the forest. The fox was afraid and hid in the depths of the forest. Rahim pulled the fox out of the trap and asked, "Whose plan was all this? Tell me, or I will humiliate you in front of all the animals in the forest." The fox laughed and said, "Farmer brother, this was all the leopard's idea. He is fond of your chickens, but he doesn't have the courage to come himself. He deceived me with his cunning." Rahim listened to the fox and thought that he had to teach the leopard a lesson. He warned the fox not to do such a thing again and let him go. The next day, Rahim made another plan. He set a big trap on the forest path and placed some chicken feathers and a lure with the smell of food near it. At night, the leopard, who had come to the chickens himself after the fox left, approached the trap. Smelling the scent, he was tempted and got caught in the trap. In the morning, Rahim caught the leopard and locked it in a big cage. The villagers were called, and everyone saw the leopard. Rahim said, "This leopard was becoming an enemy of our animals, but now it will learn its lesson." He left the leopard far away in the forest, where it could not return to the village. The fox saw all this from a distance and thought, "Cunning is a good thing, but no one can stand against the intelligence and hard work of a farmer." Time passed. Rahim's fields began to flourish, and his house was filled with happiness. The fox also used his cunning for small tasks in the forest, but never looked back at Rahim's village. The leopard started living in another part of the forest and never returned. Moral lesson: cunning and strength have their place, but honesty, hard work, and wisdom always win. Those who think of harming others eventually get trapped themselves.